and metal, we build our war machines. From trucks to stompers, we're the war zone's kings. With dagger blazing and choppers in hand, we storm the battlefield, the green skin band. Wow! On the horizon, feel the fury rise, with axes swinging and firing eyes. For Gork and Lord, we charge and brawl in the chaos of battle, horse and all. Scrap and metal, we build our machines. From trucks to stompers, we're the war zone's kings. With dagger blazing and choppers in hand, we storm the battlefield, the green skin band. Red ones go faster, we know it's true. With a voice shouting and a mother blue. We live for the fight and the biggest scrap. In the storm of war, hear the Orks laugh. From the spores we rise, to the fight we go. With a bloodthirsty grin we strike the foe. War boss leading with the mighty wow. In the fury of battle we claim the star. Wow! On the horizon feel the fury rise, with axes swinging and firing knives. For Gork and Lord we charge and brawl in the chaos of battle, horse and all. In the dust and the debris we find our gleam. With the roar and a smash we bring victory. In the tales of the stars our legends spread. For we are the Orks in green and red. Out in the warp with nothing to do, not even a minute to tear up the crew. Looking for somewhere to get composted, we need something to fight like we need grub to drink. Looking for one with some units to crush, to bring Armageddon and burn them to dust. Hit 'em hard, hit 'em low, give 'em plenty of dagger. Nothing stands in our way. You're nothing but words behind. Should have brought a taste. Should have brought a taste. Should he also this book in his own skin? Orks only knows how to cope into it. Smashing up tenates and taking the scrap. Smoky bushy sneakers all them go splat. You think it's bigger? Is that right? Will you put a knife to a sure fight? There's only one thing that we believe in. A universe is coming for units. Should have brought it in. Should have brought it
Rockers of the world, welcome! I'm Sakrona. Today we're going to be painting some Orks. How's everyone doing today? Mostly metal? Yeah. We mean lag. We mean lag. So let me get everything set up real quick. I've also how people are already voting, and I haven't even shown you guys the different color schemes. Mostly, yeah, I mostly listen to metal and rock. How's everyone doing? Let's see here. First off, over on Twitch, Sakrona, I'm also starting in a few minutes, but just wanted to stop by and say what up, man. Hey, how you doing, Trap? I'm waiting for the colors. Yes, I know I'm late. I'm exhausted. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I had to drive all the way to Seattle to go to the Department of Licensing. I was gonna go, there's a place that's nearby that's like a 15-minute drive, but they were closed due to the snow. No hat, not while I'm painting. Anytime I'm painting, I don't wear my rain bracelet or hat. Any obstructions that could get in the way while painting are a no-go. But yeah, can one of the orcs be Glimbo? I have no idea who Glimbo is. As I was going flowers, also Revenge of the Glare Boys. Let's see here. And then Mr. Coconut, Billy, Cat. But yeah, long story short, had to drive Seattle. Sit and wait for about an hour and a half. They said it was gonna be like 2 to 3 hours. It was only like an hour and a half, and I had a book, so it felt like it was actually 15 minutes. And yeah, got that taken care of. So now my middle name now matches my birth certificate. So stupid. Let's see here. No, I'm not paint. I don't know what. First off, that looks like a grot. That doesn't look like an orc. Second off, no, I don't think I will. A hat for a painter's hat if you're brave enough. Well, I'm not brave enough to do my grandpappy's hat. I literally waked my dog, had coffee with a friend, and played Rivals with her boyfriend, and hanged out with Blake stream retro games. That's pretty cool. The orcs that I'm painting today. Well, technically, I didn't make my orcs. Technically they're Games Workshop's product, but these ones that I'm painting, I got for free like 2 weeks ago. I'm making lunch right now. All right. Speaking of orcs, let me go ahead and go OBS up real quick. So now you kind of see the different clans over here. You got the Bad Moons, which are the rich boys who love their guns. They're the yellow schemed ones. You got the Blood Axe, which is more of your basic. They're more of the. They use more human tactics than other orc clans. And then you have the Death Skulls, which are the looters. Which is the kind of blue and gray colors. Interesting. I've never played enough. I've never actually played any arms. I had a hell of a day. Well, it sounds like it was good. Have you heard of the song Resurrection by Powerwolf? Yes, I have. It's one of the 2 Powerwolf songs that I know by heart. When you wake up from the dead and the angels give you head, hallelujah, resurrection. Yeah, those are the different orcs. And you guys are already voting? If you do use Bite and Bark or Lollipop, the characters are based off of based off of play styles. Interesting. Well, you know, I don't know. I would, in order to play arms, I would probably have to go to someone's house who owns the game, because I'm probably not going to buy the game. How much to make that next stream's intro song? Never, because then I wouldn't get paid for it. If I had to put a price, it'd be... No. Something ludicrous. Right when you get in trouble. Is it copyrighted? What, Resurrection by Erection? Yes, it's copyrighted. It's Powerwolf. You don't think Powerwolf copyrights their songs? Would you ever try to play any... Go for any other... Would you ever try to go for any other orc minis? Oh yeah, absolutely. I just want to paint the orcs that I have right now. And then once I get through the main one... Let me actually pull it out real quick. Once I eventually get through painting this behemoth, then I will start considering buying more orc figures. Like, I want to get Gascool. The main one, the next one I'm going to get after I get this is going to be Uthak Blackhawk. But after I get through this, only after I get through this behemoth, which I got some Def Coptas, and then I've got a lot of orcs to paint. I still gotta finish the Storm Boys, but first, I figured since I'm just starting to paint, instead of continuing with the 3 more difficult ones, let's start with some basic orc boys. Speaking of which, orcs. More orcs. Do you hear more orcs? Okay, I got more orcs for you. Oh, you want more? I got more. More? Okay. One more for good measure. Orcs. Atifia Wacka like turn 1 and Prince Mush turn 2. For what? Like the speed freaks, would you? Oh, you mean like vehicles? Yeah, I'd absolutely paint more vehicles. I'd like to have an actual collection one of these days, but first, I just gotta paint the basic orcs. Oh, gotcha. That's a game actually I would like to play at some point, is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. And y'all really like Death Skulls, huh? Okay, here's the question. For the people who voted, when you voted for a color scheme, did any of you actually know what the color schemes were, or were you just picking the name that you liked the best? You don't have to tell me what you voted for. Just why you picked it. Name I like the best. There it is. Oh, hey, Grady. How's it going? Which means I would have to go, yo, how's it going? Hopefully tomorrow won't get canceled. I'm hoping for no snow. I'm really hoping. I hate the fact that I've had to be part of the reason why it got canceled. Last week was not my fault. It was also, I didn't vote. Oh, you're fine, Cat. You're fine. Pro tip for someone who defeats Prince Mush for fun. Only start Danger Mario build after Chapter 6. Well, again, that's not going to matter unless I actually buy the game. And right now, I'm not focused on buying the game. I'm focused on painting orcs. Orcs. Oh, I forgot. Where'd it go? I literally just had it. Or did I throw it on the... I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. Me too! I hope it happens, and I hope it doesn't... The weather reports are wrong and it doesn't snow and we have to cancel again. Oh yeah. This is Charles. For anyone who's new, this is Charles. Also, if Games Workshop ever gets it, if they remade Model Commerce, would you add him to your orc set? I mean, well, I don't play Imperial Guard. I feel like since I have an orc collection, I would love to own Yarick. What I really wish Games Workshop would make, they never will, but I wish they would make, is Commissar Kane. And Jurgen. Alright. Well, first off, for this stream, I'm pretty much just painting the orcs green. And then we'll worry about everything else later. I feel like are orcs cheap? Orcs are not cheap, unfortunately. Games Workshop models are not cheap unless you do what a lot of people tend to do and just 3D print them. But that requires you knowing someone or at least owning a 3D printer. And also, you couldn't enter any official Warhammer 40k tournaments. I'm never gonna go to a Warhammer 40k tournament, so I don't care. People who never played or heard of Paper Mario's diverse designs of games. See ya. What? I'm confused. Well, have a good one, Flowers. Like me, exactly. Mister, I'm gonna print all my Imperial Knights because I don't want to spend hundreds of bucks on freaking models. Yeah, no, the price gouging for 40k figures is ridiculous nowadays. Oh, no, I've seen some awesome designs for 40k. Okay, that being said, oh, right, I forgot. This shouldn't be here. This is the one type of stream where having my microphone right where it was at is actually a detriment. There we go, fix the problem. All right, that being said, I'll just leave this up and the people who come in can vote. You know, because there's going to be massive people who come in and watch. Excuse me. Oh boy, this is interesting. This should tell you how old the stands are. Oh, wait a minute. No, it should work still. I'm just being dumb. Yeah, okay. I was like, it doesn't work. And then I realized, all right, there's a smaller inner ring that you can fit it into. What do I need right now? I need green. I need green. You know, I want to try experiment, and I hate trying experiments, but I'm going to try and experiment. I'm going to take... I'm not going to use this orc, because I actually like this orc. I mean, I like all the orcs, because they're orcs, but I'm going to take an orc, just a basic orc. Give me an orc face. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna do that thing I really hate doing. I'm gonna mix colors. We're just gonna take a dab of this green. That is, okay. That's gonna be too small of a brush. And I just realized I don't have a napkin, do I? No, of course I didn't, because I'd never am fully prepared. I think that's Skull's gimmick for being Luda Shooters. Sounds pretty cool. Hey, how's it going, boss man? How you doing? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a napkin. Napkin acquired. Alright, let's actually grab a decent sized brush. What size was this? This was the 2. Okay. It's the one. No, let's grab the 2. Let's actually grab the 2. I know I said I am holding 2. I'm holding the 2 over 0. I don't know what the difference between that, why it's called that, but no, not the 3. I want the kind of in between. Ah, there we go. Hey, Sugar, may I ask you for a favor? What's your favorite cat? There we go. All right, now let's try this out. Can you send me the links or just some name brand brushes used for paint to paint? Sure, if I can find it at some point. I can't tell if that actually worked for a good green color. If I should go back. So I guess this defeats the purpose of contrast painting now. We'll finish painting this guy's arm and then see what that looks like. We'll let it dry a little bit. Actually, we'll paint the rest of this guy green too. But yeah, Cat, I'll absolutely. Just remind me at some point. There we go. Thankies, welkies. There we go. Actually, that's coming out pretty decent. I'm shocked by my own creative way of doing this. Well, not creative way, obviously, but now lies the problem. I'm already almost out of ink. Or paint, rather. I'm gonna have to mixture it. Now I gotta remember, it was 2 dollops of the it was 2 of these. Because I'm not an idiot. Next time, but art hall, no budget with Sacrona. Wait, what? All right, there we go. Let's see if it comes out the same. Okay, it does. All right, those comments in just a second. Sorry, I'm in concentration mode. I really want to get this done before the paint starts drying. Actually? This didn't turn out too bad. All right, let's see here. Walk into Art Supply, no budget, buy everything. Walk into Games Workshop with unlimited budget. You think I don't have that kind of money? You kidding me? Buy everything you can get your hands on. So in other words, go broke. No, thank you. I would like to keep my money. All right, I'm gonna let this dry for just a moment, and then we're gonna try dry brushing it with the lighter green, and see if that actually works out. Because then I might paint the rest of my orcs like that. Because that color of green I think works better than the green that I was using earlier. I don't know. Here, hold on a second. Let me grab one of the other orcs. Which green do you guys like better? Do you like this kind of more sickish green for an orc? Or do you like this, like, just really dark green? What are your thoughts on updated Empress Children and Fulgrim? I haven't really looked that much into. Are you talking about the tabletop? I haven't actually looked that much into the tabletop besides what I'm doing right now. The sick green pops out more. Okay. So in other words, the dark green. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The dark green doesn't look quite as good, in my opinion. But first, I want to experiment and just dry brush the arms a little bit. And then maybe we can go, maybe I can go in with the smaller brush and kind of use that darker green in order to get in those crevices to highlight it better. But first, we're going to try dry brushing. Where's my dry brush? Found it. Aha. Aha. While waiting for the rest of it to dry, where's the... I think this is the color I use for teeth. Plus you could get some good shadow detail. Yeah, I was mostly just worried about the actual color. I don't like that color green. I feel like that would work better for a grot. Oh, no, no, come back here. Stop it. No, Caps, leaving me. Oh, well, I'm gonna make some ramen and I'll be back. All right, make that ramen. What kind of ramen are you making? Well, you don't have to answer that now, but when you get back. Kind of get in there, grab these teeth. Whatever Bray has in the pantry, fair enough. Oh, great, I got the teeth so good that his teeth are now green. Love that. Not that I can really tell in this light. Oh, dang it, I know I said this like 2 times ago, but I really need to get better lighting situation. Well, there we go. There's his teeth. Might just go in with the yellow paint. Really add a little bit of extra color. I'm gonna hit the hay. So have a good night in chat. Have a good one, Mr. Kokodak. Thank you for stopping by. Close, dang you. Thank you. All right. Now we dry brush. I don't know if that made a lick of difference, but I don't know. Do you guys? What if question for you? What do you mean? What if question for you? What do you guys think? You think that made much of a difference? I'll probably paint another orc like this just so we can see a difference. Hey! Oh, sorry. I just realized you've been over to my Discord. I mean, my Twitch too. Oh, okay. What's oh, okay? Oh, now I'm back from making soup. What kind of soup did you make? What is the soup? I also love that I completely obscured chat, Twitch chat, with the orcs. Oops. If you had to pick any of the demon primarchs to paint, who would it be? Agron. Sorry, Angron. I would pick Angron. He's a world eater. It's like my favorite chaos faction. Alright, so we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna try painting another orc. See if I can recreate the magic of that green color with another orc. And this time we won't dry brush it. And we'll see what the difference is. Magnus would be pretty cool to paint. Alright, so I need... Here's what we'll do. 3. 4. Use another. All right, hit me. Might have added way too much of the green. I was trying to, but I might have accidentally done it. Might have accidentally done goofed. Done deedly deedly done goofed. There's that. Still waiting to hear about that soup. Would you rather paint either Lionel Johnson or Butte Gilliman? Rob? Well, they both got their different challenges to paint. I'd probably pick the lion But if, you know, it was like someone gave me a gift and someone gave me a Gilman, I wouldn't be disappointed with that. It was like if I was doing it for an art project and I could only pick one, I'd pick the lion. There we go. Page. Or there we are. We'll wait until he dries off and then we'll look at the two. Yeah, plus his model looks dope. It does indeed look dope. Alright, let me get some water. Let me stretch because I've been sitting down for a little while. Oh, there we go. Feel all my bones cracking. Ah. Oh. Woo. I like his headpiece of his face wearing hood. That does look really awesome. All right, let's see here. Is there any major difference between the two? I mean, I can notice a bit of a difference. It probably won't translate well to the camera, but there's, I think, a slight difference. First off, you guys won't be able to tell. Any of you tell which one is the shaded one and which one is the one I just put a layer of paint over? I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I can kind of tell with one of them, but barely. Only because I know which one I'm looking for has the painting on it. So we're gonna try experiment actually. We're gonna grab the tiniest brush I have and go to the one that I did dry brush. There's my tiniest brush. Tiniest warrior. This has to be it. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm painting. Just double checking. It's not feel like I'm painting anything. Whoa, how's it going, Taz Ashraka? What are you doing today? Painting orcs. We're trying to. Mostly just experimenting to see if I could get some better shading with them. We can't really see it because the screen is in... Yeah, I know. Really don't have a good way of doing this. Can you move your screen? Can you move this screen with your face to the other side of the screen? Well, no, because that's where all the orcs are. Maybe next time. You were the one who recommended Transformers 1, right? I highly recommend watching Transformers 1. It is a good film. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'd be sad if you didn't. Apparently, I have to get this brush wet just a little bit. I can give it just a little bit more green where his hand is. All right, got some beef ramen. Nice. Oh yeah, get it. How about painting an orc purple? Or is it me? Does he have more orc? I have way more orc than last time. Well, to be fair, I had these orcs last time. I just wasn't painting them. Well, I gotta get some food for the girls to stop by, say hi. Well, I hope the girls enjoy the meal. All right, got some beef ramen. Nice. I already read that, but read it again. All right, what do y'all think? Comparing the two. I think the tiny, tiny, tiny highlights I made a difference. This one, I both, what is it? Dry brushed highlights, and then I went into where the crevices are and added just a little bit of the darker green. What do y'all think? Which one looks more natural to y'all? Or looks better, I should say. Oh, so I can't tell if it's in focus or not. I think the one with the got extra shield looks better. The first one, you're right. So this one. All right, good to know. Good to know that this is gonna take me a while. So let's see if I give this other orc the same treatment. Let's dry brush it, and then we'll go ahead and add those highlights. Your clean water looks like lemonade. I'm gonna drink it. Please don't drink the water. Uh-oh. The worst part is... Okay, no, I found it. No, please don't tell me that. Okay, no. False alarm. False alarm. Okay. I did not leave paint on it to dry. We're good. So once I'm done experimenting with this other orc, we're going to see how that looks. And if it looks good, I'm going to batch paint the rest of them, hopefully before the end of the stream. Batch paint the rest of them, and then we'll start working on the details later. And by the end of the stream, we'll see if which clan we're going to paint the orcs. Why do I have a feeling it's going to be Death Skulls? I mean, to be fair, I'm okay with Death Skulls. I was hoping for Bad Moons, but... I mean, to be fair, if I keep buying orcs, I could just eventually paint some Bad Moons. I voted Blood Axe. Like, I think I prefer... Lore-wise, I prefer the Blood Axes over the Death Skulls. But color scheme-wise, I like the Death Skulls over the Blood Axe. They pop out more. Also, why did I take this off? Don't take it off. I need to paint this guy. There we go. All right. Dry brush. Green. And now I get to show off my terrible dry blood axes are my second choice. I finally built a flesh eater court. Spent a whole 5 hours building them. Flesh eater? Bertel, what is that? All right, let's see here. Oh, Ajax Sigmar, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Did you ever Look up Cruel Boys or Battletech it. No, I still haven't. To be fair, today I got caught up on driving to Seattle in order to get my driver's license fixed. So I'm kind of tuckered out from that. Tomorrow I'll have work, but I shouldn't have any real excuse to not do it. To not look it up. Once a lazy orc, always a lazy orc. It's not lazy, I just got other obligations. I'm sorry. I don't like adulting, but I have to. Right. Where's my tiny brush? I need a tiny brush for the green, for the dark green. Unless I'm thinking of flesh terrors. Oh, that's water. I was like, wait, why do I feel wetness on my hand? It's water from the brush. That would have been really bad if the lid wasn't fully on. That's too much paint. That's way too much paint. That's still way too much paint. I just want a faint amount. I don't want to glob it on there. Let's see here. Hey, Seb the Bluff, how's it going? What colors are you using? I'll look at it in just a second and let you know. Unless you're talking about like what paints I'm using, in which case I'm using Citadel. If you're talking about the actual colors, give me a moment. I'm currently using, well, Orc Flesh and Elysian Green. I exploded a ball of still over me once while painting a Catan. Oof, that's never, that must have sucked. Obviously, why would I even have to point that out? Oh, sorry. I know I smacked the microphone. I'm sorry. I'm smacking it with my shoulder. I'm so sorry. There we go. Just a little bit of extra detail. Just enough to make them pretty. you know, as far as orc standards go. Do the brush. Is this the trusted 2? This is the trusted 2. We like the trusted 2. The 2 is a good one. There we go. All right. I think those extra highlights actually came in handy. I kind of went a little over with some of it, but for the most part, I think it looks good. You know what? It might not be such a glaring mistake when I get to paint the rest of the orc. Yeah, the colors I'm using, for the color of the skin for the orcs, the base color I'm using like 4 dollops of this. Just like dip my brush 4 times into this, into the Elysian green, and then once into the orc flesh, which is a contrast paint. And the results? Actually, I think are pretty good. I think it's going to take me a lot longer to get these orcs done since I'm doing it this way. But I think it looks a lot better than, say, this. Although this might not look so bad once I'm done dry brushing it. Speaking of which, I'm just going to dry brush this real quick while waiting for this to dry. Because I can. This one, yeah, this is just pure orc flesh. This dark one, which I got the highlights in there pretty nice. It's just, well, let's see what it looks like once I'm done. Once I'm done painting this with the words are hard. Once I'm done dry brushing this guy, let's see what it looks like. I know it looks weird. It's too dark. Oh, that's way too much paint. I'm being real with y'all. I'm dry brushing this. It's not much of an improvement. When you base coated it with dark green and then lighter green. Well, that's what I'm trying. That's kind of what I'm did, but it's not exactly working. I mean, it kind of is working better. Hold on a sec. I'll show you guys in just a second. We'll be able to do a side-by-side compare. I mean, not even a side-by-side. You guys will just see one side that I've dry brushed and the other side that I haven't. Okay, so here's it. How is the snow on your side, Snape? What snow? We haven't gotten snow. Unless it's snowing right now, which I'll have to check. Okay, so there's the original green. And that's what it looked like after I dry brushed it. So it is an improvement, but Hey, Chichigo, how's it going? So let's compare the two. Where's the orc I literally just did? Yeah, this guy. So which looks better to you? I think this light is better. So, A, B. A, this guy, the smaller one is A. This one is B. Which one? It's going good, I hope. Hope you're having a good time with your figurines. I am. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to paint my orcs. Ace green matches Death Skulls and Bad Moon renders. If you're going with Blood Axe darker. Still I agree, I say Bad Moon. Bad Moon, well, it seems like people are saying Bad Moon and Death Skulls are best for these ones. Although, again, that dry brushing actually really did make a huge difference for this one. I'm not saying that this is how I'm going to do it for all my orcs. But it's certainly a far cry better than that. Death Skulls are a good layer, plus with contrast on top is purple than the green. Gotcha. Or blue, rather, since I'm going with since their color is blue. But it'd be the blue, then you color the green on top of it. Gotcha. Or are you talking about, like... I'm confused. Alright. Honestly, I'm wondering. Do you think the perfect color would be kind of an in-between these two? Like, not quite this light, but not quite this dark? Because if so, I know how to fix it. Green and purple are opposite sides of the color spectrum to each other. Ah, gotcha. So that's why I make a difference. Oh, ready? So if I could just add a little bit more of the contrast green. Because I did like 4 dips of a brush onto the palette and then 1 of the contrast. Do you think if I did 2 of the contrast, it'd come out just a little bit darker than this and then be like a perfect in-between? Or do you think that'd be a bit much and I should just go with this color green? Gonna stretch my back. That's true. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna experiment. If I have 1 odd colored orc, that's fine. Or 2, depending on if I like the color or not. So let's experiment, shall we? Let's do this guy. He's been kind of on my radar to paint all day. And we're not going to get a lot of works done today. I thought, here I was like, oh, I'm going to get a lot of works done. I've got exactly 2 painted green. All right. Let's do this again, shall we? Where's the toothbrush? There's the toothbrush. I already lost track. There we go. All right, so 4 dabs of this, 2 of the contrast. One. Two. Three. Four. All right. Wash this off. Don't want to mix the greens after all. Well, I do, but not in the actual paint canisters. One. Actually, that looks perfect. I don't know how I did it differently, but apparently maybe I dipped it in not enough the other time. Let's just see what this looks like, shall we? I mean, it's giving you time to color their gear while working on their orc skin. I don't know how I managed to do this, but this came out a little darker. And I think this is like the perfect green. Gonna... So, quick question. I might have a quick answer for you. What set pieces do you get for your orcs? What set pieces? What do you mean? Like, are these a set of boys? Well, I'm not entirely... I'm pretty sure they are, but they came with, a starter kit set called the Assault on Blackreach. Let's see. Oh, where's the box? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Assault on Blackreach. That's where I got this set. Which comes with boys. Well, I guess I'll do some filling my nights while I watch. Already? I know, watching someone work on Warhammer 40k figures just kind of makes you want to work on Warhammer 40k figures in one way or another. You would not get a... let's see. Would I ever get a paint... Or would I ever get a paint or weird bar? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right. He's mostly done. Just got to get this other arm done, and then he's all good to go. Then we can compare him. Now in comes the problem. I'm here. Can I get... see if I can just do this. That's gonna be too watery now. Yeah, it's too watery. Why is he continuing to paint with the said watery color? No idea. I know. And I know they have a set of Docket Boys, which I do want, and those would definitely have to be Bad Moons. No, I'm gonna stop painting that. Let's see here. Right, this up. And I think I made that way too dark of a green. So, just a dalit. There we go. Too tired to paint my own boys, nor too tired to watch someone else do it. Lol. Hey, Madman, how's it going? I do think that turned out better than the other Orc boys did. Nice thing is I got just enough of the dark green in there of the contrast paint that I think it actually filled out the shadows, you know, like contrast paint is supposed to do. I might not even have to go in there and get the details myself. I might just have to dry brush it and that's it. Call them good. I think that turned out better than... I think the color definitely turned out better. I'm waiting for him to dry. I'm going to dry brush this other orc so it's not just one arm that's dry brushed. So it looks kind of funky. How are you doing, Madman? I forgot to ask. In fact, how's everyone doing in chat? If I haven't asked already. I'm pretty sure I have, but if I haven't, well, now I'm going to. How's everyone doing? I'm Crash. I haven't been feeling good all day, and I think the NyQuil is hitting. Oh yeah, get some sleep. Absolutely. Thank you for being here as long as you did. I didn't know you were sick. I'm getting filming over my shirt. Why? Like I said, tired. Well, that's fair. Have a good one. You too. See you around. Cannon box. The ultimate emotion. I'm the cat in the box. Well, that definitely looks a bit more natural than it did before. Still, really wish I hadn't started with just the dark green. Oh, I also looked outside and it was snowing over here again. That reminds me, I should check real quick. Is it snowing now? It shouldn't be. I doubt it is. Let me just check real quick. Apparently over here it's raining. Here, this is your first time painting minis. Well, it's my first time painting orcs. Like I said, that does look better now. Now let's grab this guy. And we will dry brush him so that he is an appropriate color. All right, here we go. Great thing about orcs, it's almost impossible to screw up. It's almost like crap. That was, if it looks like crap, that was intentional. Normally I would agree, but I feel like with the skin itself, it feels like that at least needs to be perfect. Everything else I couldn't care less. If I screw up the paint on the rest of the orc, like the armor, who cares? It's an orc. They wouldn't do it perfect anyways. But for the skin, that's like the pride and joy, because green is best. I don't want to screw up the green. All right, Now we'll go in there and add a little bit of highlights, and then we'll compare some of the orcs and see what you guys all think, and then I'll know how to paint the rest for the future. And it looks like I'll be, Bad Moons are making a comeback. I think I'm going to 3D print a 2D. Yeah, no. That sounds like it'd be hell. Hell. Oh, whoa. Too much water. Don't want that. All right, where's my tiny brush? Where's my tiniest brush? There we go. Found it. I put all the brushes I've used over here. Here. A little bit off there, and this is where if I wasn't streaming, I'd just put it like right up to my face. Man, that little bit of detail makes a huge difference. All right. Little dabs here and there. There we go. I think this is by far my favorite one that I've done so far for the green. It's like just dark enough, not much of a difference, but enough that I feel like that one I'm pretty happy with. What the fuck? You're only an hour in and that's all you've done? They gotta speed up, dude. I would have all the green done in shade by now and would have been working on the clothing. Well, you see, this is like, I'm new to this, so I'm slow. It's perfect. Awesome. Plus, I was experimenting, trying to figure out what colors I wanted. Now that I got it, and now that I know what I'm looking for, I'm happy. Plus, I have to figure out what clothing I want to do. I'm still... It looks like it's right now a race between Bad Moons and Death Skulls. How are you doing, Charles? I will do one more orc. Why not? Probably shouldn't because I have work in the morning, but we're gonna do one more anyways. Let's see, where's my toothbrush? There we go. Great. And then just out of... I was under the impression that you've done this for a while. No. I used to do it when I was younger, but I haven't gone into this this is like the first time I've done... These are the first orcs I've ever painted. Yes, well, not... These aren't the first orcs I've ever painted, but... I've only just recently started painting orcs. Let's try this again. This time without dropping the brush everywhere. That's not enough of the green. Now it's too light. At some point, I will get faster at this. But for now, this is kind of the speed I'm taking things. Let's see if I can speed paint this, though. There we go. Wonder if I could get one more orc done real quick. Let's see. Got those barrels drilled, man. Excuse me? Also know this paint's starting to dry already. Cool, dang it. We're gonna try anyways. The gun barrels, did you drill them out? I did not drill them out, no. I take it gives it a nice little extra effect to them that makes it look a little better. In which case, what kind of drill would you recommend doing it with? Or what drill bit size rather? You're coming just a moment there. There we go. All right. I just gotta remember which orcs I need to actually. Now I'll dry brush them. All right, here we go. Let's see. You mark a plot hole with the X-Acto knife, then drill a tiny hole with a pin, vice, and a spot of black to finish it. Ooh, I'll have to remember that. Which chaos god do you think would have the most fun to hang out with if your safety was guaranteed? It depends what you're into. If you're into carnage, I'd say corn. Actually, no. I'd like to just mess with people, so Zinch. Where's my dry brush? There's my dry brush. Easy corn. Corn would probably be my second choice. I think Grappa Nurgle would be pretty fun aside from the smell. Grappa Nurgle, probably my least favorite would have to be, knocking things around, would probably be Slaanesh. That's only because of the people that her worshippers are. I don't like her worshippers. I hate the Drukhari. And the Chaos Space Marines that worship her, the Emperor's children, aren't much better. All right. Would you rather have a romantic fling with a Necron or escape? That's a tough one. Rat people or robotic skeleton? I feel like any basing ideas yet, or it depends on the clan. I don't know basing ideas. I have curiosity because I'm new to painting. What do you mean by that? Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, this is like the first time I've actually dedicated. I used to paint back in the day, but this is the first time I've actually, like, spent the time to actually paint them properly. Instead of just slathering them with paint. And to answer your question, I can't, like, I'm probably a Necron. I don't know, something about having a romantic relationship with a rat person doesn't exactly seem right. I mean, neither seems right. I know is the point of the question, but I mean, it's gotta be the Blood Axe or Bad Moon, right? Here's the thing. I love the Blood Axe as lore-wise, but color-wise, I really don't like them that much, because they're just kind of so bland. They don't pop. What's all you doing, Cap? Saying lore aside a little, so it could be like the female version of the Necron, the Scathern lady, is still the size of a city bus. Just sort of laying there, particularly having baby rats. Yeah, no. I'd much rather Necron. Like, if I was only given those two for an option, Necron. You know what I could do? Because I think I got like 22 orcs here. I could just do one set of mobs as blood moons, or as death skulls, and the other as blood moons. How didn't I just think of that? You're making me feel bad. Let's see, you're making me feel bad. I gotta prime my stuff so I could get started painting. Well, do it. Don't talk about how you need to do it. Do it. Well, obviously not now depending on what time it is, but next chance you get. Like if you're not working the next day, do it. All right, almost done for the night. To be fair, I have started speeding up, so... I have things to do. Yeah, I know, I get you. Adulting. Not fun. Do not like. Also, geez, Louise, 19 votes? And almost all of them are death skulls. You're doing a good job, mate. Awesome to see an algorithm recommend you on your first attempt. Well, to be fair, this isn't my first attempt, but again, this is like the 5th stream I've done painting wise, but essentially within the first couple of months of me actually trying, and within like the only 5 days I've actually painted. Close enough. I'm getting schematics. Thank you. I'm glad that you get to see a newbie doing this, and then you get to look back and go, wow, I remember being that slow, and also not exactly the best at it. And look at where I've grown now. And I can't wait to look back and be like, wow, I can't believe I was that slow. As long as I'm learning and having fun. Hey, there we go. Wow, it is a really tight race. I feel like it's definitely going to be Death Skulls and Bad Moons by the time the poll is over. Which the poll is over when the stream is about to end. Getting transformation rebuild soon, making things hectic. Ooh, yeah. Been waiting for the next pain stream since the last one. Unfortunately, you've come in like right towards the end. Literally, all I'm doing is I'm adding the shadow highlights on both these orcs, and then we're calling it a night. Really enjoyed. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll watch the VOD. Fair enough. This VOD was a little bit more laid back because chat's been a little slow tonight, but that's fine. I've been getting some painting done, and I've been trying to communicate with you guys whenever I can. And regardless if you guys are chatting or not, I appreciate y'all. You're all awesome. Sub, thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for some advice, which I'll probably have to ask you again for because I won't remember because I have the memory of a goldfish. All right, let's see here. I feel like there's still too much paint on here. No, there's not enough paint. Pin visas are cheap. W, like 30 different size drill bits. Check them out. We'll have to at some point. Probably after I look up Age of Sigmar and Battletech, because I promised I would look those up first. What's the deal with Blood Axes? I don't remember their shtick. Their shtick is they're essentially your basic commandos. Like, of all the orcs, they're the most tactical. In other words, they're the most cunning. That depends entirely. So hopefully, now that I got the game installed and I actually got a good thumbnail and whatnot for it, probably going to be doing Deathwing around 6:30, hopefully, no later than 7, so around 9:30 to 10 your time. Oh no, snake bites are the ones that are more primitive and they're the ones that use the squigs the most. All I know is that Goths punch shit. Yeah, Goths are the run straight into battle as quickly as possible. Okay, here's the thing. Can I, here's what can I, wait. There we go. 9 to 10 my time. Okay, cool. Yeah, 9 to 10 your time. That's wait. So which one paints are? No, that's a meme. I wish it was real, but no. No, purple doesn't actually make things invisible. The color that makes camo is the one that makes things invisible, and that's usually used by the crap. Where they call? They're literally right there. Blood axes. Sneaky boys. Them sneaky gits. I do love the fact that adding that just that little bit of extra shading. No, it looks bad on the back of the arm, but on the front of the arm looks great. All right, so to finish off the night, I'm gonna give the same treatment to this orc. Just paint it, give a little bit of a shading job done. Then we're gonna call it a night. But don't worry, I'm planning on doing this more often, so at least every Monday I would like to do this. You know, kind of start my work week with a nice, relaxing art stream. No, but it gives me an excuse to paint the orcs, which I need. Because at some point I'd actually like to play with them. But I don't want to just use primed but not painted orcs. How many do you have to paint? I think there's 22 here that I have to paint, plus the rest of my storm boys that I have to finish. Plus, I think 6 deathcopters, sorry. Plus, this. The truck. Sounds good. I should start paying my knights, then we can fight. I would love that. I'm sure my brother has been itching to use his space wolves for a while now. Heck yeah. Oh, he plays as well? Heck yeah. I suck at paint, so very little of my stuff is painted. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like it's not something you have to do. I just feel like that's part of the fun, is you get to paint it. And you get to go, hey, see these orcs? I did that. I got 2 Docket Jets begging for priming. Oh man, I'm jealous. I wish I had Docket Jets. All right, let's see here. Who's that? There we go. Well, it's behind all the things, but thank you, Can. I appreciate it. What is your name? I'm gonna call you Scope. Thank you, Scope. I appreciate it. So many options. You know, we're gonna get a little crazy. I'm gonna add details to his hand. Yeah, we go a little crazy in this household. That actually looks really cool. All right. So this is really sad. The fact that, to be fair, the first like 15 minutes I wasn't even painting, but still like an hour and 50 and I've gotten so little done. Like I said, baby's first steps to painting. Gotta love it. Oh, really? How do we get it even split? I should have ended the poll as soon as there was like 2 that were real contenders. Gold dang it. Okay, well, I'll wait until after I'm done showing off the orcs before ending the poll. Please, someone break the tie. All right, so we've gotten very little done, but the little that we have gotten done, I'm actually really proud of. Just going in there with those highlights. Got some fine details in there. Actually got some decent shading, so I'm happy. I just got done painting the Imperial Fist and Nova Marine. I got into paint a couple months ago, and I've only painted 8 Marines. Any tips? Your guess is as good as mine. Learn the key to dry brushing, and don't be afraid to mix paints. It said you have to paint a third each. No, I don't want to do that. Not only that, but I've only painted orcs, so I'm not entirely sure. But, like I said, learn the art of dry brushing and also being able to... Good pins, good paint. Good evening, Sakrona. Zachary, unfortunately, your timing is very unfortunate because I was just about to end my stream. I'm just showing off my orcs. I wish I could help you more, Tigerbot, but... Like I said, I'm relatively new to this myself, so I don't have any, like, super good advice. But some of the people in my chat seem to know a lot. Like, if you stick around, I might not be able to help you too much in future streams. But I keep attracting a bunch of people who are good at painting, so... all the more reason to stick around. Personally, I like yellow more than blue, but I would pick which one you like the best. Well, like I said, the only reason why I don't want to pick the blood axes, which I know a lot of people like the blood axes, I just don't like the color scheme. It's too... it doesn't pop. Like, it makes sense it's not supposed to pop. They're supposed to be the stealthy gits of the orcs, but... I don't know. I just like when they're bland, exactly. I prefer my orcs to stand out when I'm done painting them. In that regard, that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards the bad moons or the death skulls. So I guess it's a tie. So next time what I'm gonna do, I'm just not gonna include the blood axes. And then we're just gonna do a vote between death skulls and bad moons. Oh wait, no, it's been broken. Yay! So what I'll do is when I'm done painting them green, I'll paint half of them as bad moons, and then I'll give you guys an option and be like, look, do you guys want me to paint the rest of them as bad moons, or do you want me to paint them as death skulls? Cool? Cool. Cool. That being said, man, I really need to get faster at this. I need to actually start your stream. I don't really paint based on the faction strictly, vaguely golf based. I prefer to do them based off of their clans. It would be fun. But that's because I don't care about lore. I do, unfortunately. I've just started getting into Warhammer lore. Alright, so the end of the day, so I'll be starting with the, what do you call them? Bad moons. But we'll be getting to death skulls later. Maybe getting to death skulls later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm happy with what I got so far, but we've got a lot more orcs to paint. We've got so many more orcs to paint. Oh, good grief. But hey, they're turning out nicely at least. Good stream. Next time, now that I kind of know what color to go with, and I'm getting a little more confident with my speed, I'm going to start a little sooner, and then I'll get the rest of them painted green. That's the goal for the next stream. Next Monday, hopefully starting a bit earlier, getting the rest of these painted green. That is the end goal. I will do it. Hey, as long as you had fun, that's all that matters. Exactly. And I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And like I said, next Monday, I will be continuing this. Mondays will be Orc Paint stream. Oh, what would, let's see. I would love to paint some Speed Freak scrap jet. Let's see here. Monday night painting with your host, Sakrona. Exactly. All right, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting late and I'm going to have to get ready for bed pretty soon. But I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's been giving me tips. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I will talk to you all soon. I'll be back Wednesday for Warhammer Wednesdays. And I'll be playing Deathwing. So I may be done painting Warhammer until next week, I'm not done doing Warhammer. We'll have more Warhammer. Don't worry. Nice to grow. Hopefully see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then next week. Preferably tomorrow, though. But yeah, you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday, and maybe for the rest of the streams for this next week. And you all have a lovely night. I love all your faces. Stay safe! Stay awesome! And as always, until next time, rock on!